Welcome everybody to the Rainbow Six Siege Championship match. This is between a 90s kid himself, American Matt, teaming up with BW5317, friend of the show, and two other friends of the shows but enemies in this match, Zach 2000 and Yorgosaurus. We're going to find out if Tranquil's age and wisdom and how it matches up against the youngsters, these high schoolers, with their youth, their reflexes, with their ability to play the game a lot more than a guy with a wife and a job. We're heading into house, blue versus orange. This is round one, secure area. Now, BW and Yorgosaurus and Zach, they have been dedicating a lot of time to this game. They had a slight diversion into the division, but I guess they ran out of things to do in the game and they've been putting a hell of a lot of time into this game right now. Tachanka, a bold choice from Zach. Not seen a lot. Jaeger, oh, he switched over to Rook. It might have been a fake out. Now this is secure area, so Fuse is a good choice. BW is waiting and waiting, and he's gone with Ash. Very popular, fast, great gun. Jaeger to stop those grenades. Rook to give them a little extra.
Need to find the biohazard container's location.
A little extra protection. Now let's check out what they're doing. We see Yorgosaurus not putting down anything, just waiting. We have Zach hanging out behind him. Let's see what the opposition is doing.
Attacker drone has a visual on the container.
They are chasing after the drone. Not setting up too many defenses. 2 versus 2 can be a little bit different. You're not setting up your usual attack because you're not setting up your usual defense because you really don't have a lot of time. And by the way, I said that he was Rook. He is not Rook at all. He is Frost. Frost recently had that shotgun nerf. Maybe that's why he can't shoot down this drone right now.
Container located by attackers. Move to its location.
They're spreading out. House, great map. A lot of these maps can confuse people. The house, quite easy. Makes a lot of sense. Let's see what these boys are gonna do.
You can stop worrying about
Jaeger finally set up. Finally set up his special ability. We got a shield and Ash. They're taking their time. Because you only have to take down 2 people, you can take a little bit more time before you hop in. And they haven't even entered the building yet. Let's see what the defenders are doing. They're watching cameras, but they don't see them. He's hitting a piece of furniture, maybe warming up. He's gonna go for the feet. So cheap. That's the Yorgosaurus for you. But is it cheap if it works? Or is it just good strategy? Repelling. Very cool feature of the game. Ash checking out inside. Let's check with the defenders. Still watching the cameras. Yorgosaurus still watching the feet. Oh, does BW know that he's there? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he's... could have nailed him. See, we have the ability to see these guys on the other side. They don't have the ability to see us. They don't have the ability to see each other, is what I meant to say. They're both approaching that door. I think Yorgosaurus has a fantastic position here. Let's see what these punks are doing. He's got a great line out. Zach hiding way up on the other side. Maybe he's going to wait for them to come in. Zach's told me his roaming strategy is wait a little bit, wait for the opposition to get inside before you make a move, so you can come up behind. We're seeing some shots fired now. The bombs going off. That's Ash's big bomb. Let's see what she's thinking. She's watching. Zach is now roaming. He's going to try and go for a flank. Yorgosaurus still hasn't moved. Pretty common in this game to not have a lot of movement. Tranquil trying to get a peek. You see BW heading over to Zach. What is going to happen here? Oh, yeah, now he's going for the flank. Let's get a closer look. Oh my God, he's going. They are so close to each other. Look at this. Will Zach see him? BW down. Zach with the patience. And we're now 1 versus 2.
15 seconds to go.
With only 15 seconds left.
Defenders
got to make a move.
Reinforcement.
And he's
Attackers
down.
neutralized.
Let's check out the kill. had time to look around a corner with the shield. So we've seen the defenders with what looked like a relatively easy win. Will that be a trend going forward? Will 2 versus 2 prove to be a lot more favorable for the defenders? I would have thought initially that only having 2 people as opposed to 5 would be a lot tougher, because they simply don't have enough resources to put up a lot of barricades. Mute, interesting choice unless he likes the gun. He does have enough mutes to absolutely stop the drones. Twitch and Buck. Buck, a great guy if you're not worried about special abilities.
Container's location.
Let's see what the defenders are doing. The garage, very popular place to defend. Strange little drone. A drone stopper. A mute jammer. Castle, interesting choice for 2 versus 2. Makes a lot of sense. Not only do you have the barricades, you also have his castle walls. Since the offensive team only has 2 options, it might not be the one that can get through some of Castle's barricades. This is a move by Tranquil, the wily veteran. EW on the other side too.
5 seconds
I
left.
feel like they have a good shot here. Heavily fortified.
Biohazard container located by attackers. Move to
Why did
its
he put the
location.
jammer there? We shall see. Maybe to stop fuse from busting in case there's a fuse. They are heading out and heading in. Again, taking a slower approach, watching for anybody who might be taking a peek, trying to get those easy kills as they approach.
Wires up.
Taking their sweet time. Are they scared?
Drone deployed.
Zach looks... They are... Looks like they're causing a bit of distraction. Twitch sending in his drone. Let's see what BW thinks of that. Taking that out. Had a clear line on him. Let's see what Zach's looking at. They can see that this garage door just about had a shot on him. Now again, they can't see those blue silhouettes like we can. We have the advantage. They can see. The defenders running around. An open shot, but nobody there. Let's see what's shaken down. Defenders spreading out nice and wide. Zach, again, seeing how far he can get away. Let's see, what the heck is Zach doing? But where is Twitch? Twitch, oh, Yorgosaurus coming up from the other side. Let's have a look. Yorgosaurus. What is BW doing? BW in the garage still? And Zach? Way out. I don't know if Zach is setting up for a bathroom break. Oh, he's just aiming for that kill hole. But are they in a spot where they can even be hit? They aren't in the garage just yet. He is. He's not quite on the angle with that hole. He can... Big bomb. Here we go. Zach is making a move. Yorgosaurus on the other side, going for the pincer. BW about to have a nice run-in with Yorgosaurus. Zach taking his time. We got some fire. Tranquil hears Yorgosaurus.
Biohazard container reader.
They're in the same room. Tranquil's down. Yorgosaurus finishes him off. Does he? Still alive. He's letting him live. BW comes over to make the rescue and takes him out! But Tranquil's down. It's now BW versus Tranquil. Versus Zach, sorry. It's so exciting I can't even talk.
Attackers are securing the bio container.
Did you see that?
Defenders
He even had enough time to aim. Zach lets him get a few shots off. Takes his sweet time. And there you have it. Now, who won that? Attackers or defenders? I don't even know. It's 2-0. So it looks like it was the players and not the situation. So far we haven't seen them go for the objective at all. It's been just kill, and not only needing 2 kills instead of 5 means it's a lot easier to win off kills. Zach taking Trusty Frost, your resource of the Jaeger again. Thermite, always a great choice, blowing through anything. However, not as many barricades. Thatcher,
Attackers need to find the
interesting
biohazard
choice.
container's location.
Let's see what the defenders are going to be doing. See if they're going to set up any traps. Got a barricade by Zach. Yorgosaurus. It's just staring out of a window. Now he's having a look. Not doing much. Completely different strategy. See what the
Biohazard container located by attacker drone.
Tranquil must be feeling it. He must be feeling the pressure. As he is 0-2.
10 seconds
nobody-
to insertion.
Nobody likes to be 0-2 when there's a stream happening.
5 seconds to go.
But Tranquil has got a lot of experience in
Attackers
this
have
belt.
located the biohazard container. Move to its
I
location.
don't mean in the game, I mean in life. He's older. Alright, let's see what kind of strategy we have here. Attackers.
Deploying drone.
Moving up a little faster than normal. BW running straight up.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
But Tranquil having a look.
Barricading door!
Droning around. Tranquil is droning. Is he even close to them at all?
Razor wire is deployed.
Zach's got a nice little hiding spot. And he's cameraing around. He sees the drone. Yorgosaurus, again, going from point to point to point. It's a game that rewards patience. It's a game that does not reward running around like an idiot. This isn't Call of Duty. And so far we've seen... While we have seen the attackers win, and they ran in and it was a straight up duel. It was a Call of Duty showdown. Can he see him there? No. If only he could, like we could. Does he know that he had his pointer right on him? Let's have a nice overall look. BW and Tranquil lining up on each other. Where is Zach?
Some serious drywall work coming up!
Where is... Oh, Zach is way in the back. What's he doing?
About to get out.
Zach is roaming around, waiting for an opening. Tranquil and BW playing it cool.
Come on, mate, reload it!
Oh, he's got Tranquil just outside to his right, but he doesn't notice him. Making a lot of noise. Yorgosaurus playing the waiting game. BW and Zach quite close to each other.
Time to make a new door.
Does he see BW behind him?
Look out, it's live.
I don't think they see each other. They're so close. BW's waiting for him to show himself and takes him down.
Defenders have been eliminated.
Did Tranquil shoot Yorgosaurus right at the same time? Wow. And they've stormed back with a point, I do believe. 2-1. We'll see if they stick with what worked for them. Only Zach has gone right up. He's not playing any games. Another thermite pick. Switching to Sledge. Sledge, I think, would be a popular choice. That SMG is great for one-on-one. The BW is the kind of guy that likes to do fishy plans. He likes 5 shields. He likes
Attackers need to
pretending to
find the
be
biohazard container's
keyboard.
location.
He has a lot of out-of-the-box strategies.
Running up here.
We'll see what they're up to. BW's going to be running around here. Bandit's got a lot of speed, really popular for roamers. The MP7's a great gun. Let's see if he can capture
Attacker's drone has
some
located the
resources.
biohazard container.
Drone. These guys, they love team killing. I've seen it a lot
10
before,
seconds
but
left.
with only 2. They've refrained.
5 seconds left. Attackers have located the biohazard container. Move to its location and secure the
Let's see
container.
what they do.
Reloading!
They are approaching the house. Looks like quite fast.
Heading up.
Splitting up. Source up on the top. Oh, they're real close to each other. Look at Zach. If only he was 1 floor up.
Drone activated.
Everyone's lying down, looking at cameras and grabbing spots.
Drone's up and running.
BW,
Drone's up and running.
just waiting for that cheap shot.
Mag change.
Are there cheap shots? Sledge sees both, lost his drone. He's gonna make a move for it. Oh my god, this is a total blind shot using only drone intelligence. But he didn't get rewarded. They look a little scared. Defenders seem a bit nervous. W just bit it. A long-range shot from Zach. Zach's feeling good. Tranquil, slowly making his way through. Okay, versus 2. Does he know that Yorgosaurus is there? He seems to be watching the right entrances. He's just from that distance,
Defenders have been
shotgun,
eliminated.
not knowing where it was coming. The way he was winning that, Yorgosaurus creeps around the corner. I didn't even see him on the screen. How did Yorgosaurus do that? That's incredible. These kids are not messing around. 3-1. This is some fantastic stuff. This is the championship for the 90s Kid. For the 90s Kid YouTube channel. Glaz, excellent choice. I'm surprised we haven't seen this yet. The house has
Attackers need to locate the
great
biohazard
spots. The
container.
windows you can snipe. It has that treehouse. It has this accordion construction type thing down at the bottom middle of your screen. Checking with the players. Look, great idea. You're doing a lot of dueling, a lot of 1v1 action.
Attacker drone has a visual on the container.
They've found the container, but so far that hasn't even mattered in the slightest. I haven't seen any sort of contesting of the objective.
10 seconds to go.
It'd be really interesting to see around the hostage.
5 seconds
See
to
what wrinkle
insertion.
that would add in. Adding that 5th body.
Attackers have located the biohazard container. Move
Let's
to
see
its
where Glass
location.
is going to set up. Tranquil droning around. Defenders. Yorgosaurus. A little more movement this time. Keeping an eye on hatches. Looks like he's going to turtle up. They've left the armor up. Surprised they haven't shot that down. He's got visuals on them.
Tango spotted. Back to bedroom.
Shield up!
Or does he? Zach has a quite a nice shell, unless the grenade gets thrown in there. But with a castle on both walls, they've handled nicely. We haven't seen this strategy as much. We've seen a lot more roaming from the defenders. Up close and personal. They know where they are. BW peeking in. Zach not moving an inch. This is a much more careful round from the defenders. Zach's holding his position. Yorgosaurus as well. What are the attackers going to do? Glaz is up pretty close. Not using much of that sniper. Tranquil going to go through the front door. Changes his mind when he realizes he's Buck, and Buck can't get through anything tough. If they knew that he only interesting choice. Made his own little hole. Now they had upgraded that in the patch, giving Buck a lot more shotgun power against walls, more destructive power, clearing a hole. They have a pincer. They're not pointing the right direction. They're checking this far corner. Attention, Yorgosaurus making a move. Tranquil wisely backing off. Let's check what Bucky's doing. He's got a pretty good spot here. If Zach comes out, oh my gosh, he must be able to see him through that crack. I don't think he saw him.
15 seconds
Again,
left.
he's only seeing this.
10 seconds remaining.
Tranquil going for it.
Biohazard
10
container
seconds.
reinforcement interrupted by defense. 5 seconds left.
And he is down.
Attackers have been eliminated.
Turtle defenders waited for the pressure to be on. Caught the attackers rushing in a weakened state, using that defensive superiority. And that is a win. And that is a win. There you have it. Zach and Yorgosaurus both with 4 kills. And that is the end of our first round. Maybe we'll switch players around. Maybe they'll play another round. Let's find out from the guys. Maybe it would be best to switch up and put either Yorgosaurus or Zach on with Tranquil. So that was the first section. I'm going to stop the broadcast now. Unless they're starting another game up. Waiting on a response from the guys. See what Tranquil wants to do. I'm glad I'm not in there. I'm the worst out of all 5. Although it is interesting. It is interesting to see what it would be like in a 2 versus 2. It's a lot different situation. So Tranquil says they're not sure. They're discussing it right now. I feel like he says they might want a rematch. If they're going down like that, maybe they think that they could do a little better. Try a different map, try a different situation. Maybe throw a hostage into the mix. Maybe they feel like they learned a little bit more how to play. I know that BW, Yorgosaurus, and Zach all have a lot more experience playing custom matches in smaller teams. A lot of 2v2. At least 2 of them. I think BW and Zach have a... Oh, looks like they have... Nope. Yeah, they've switched up the teams. Zach is over with Tranquil. We'll see. Now, Yorgosaurus, BW, and Zach are all from Minnesota. The most Canadian state of the Americas. Tranquil only knows these guys from the internet. Met playing Rainbow Six. Actually, we met BW my first time playing Rainbow Six. Tranquil had been playing 4 months, trying to get me into this game. I gave it a shot. Loved it. Met BW and these guys. And now we're having a championship grudge match. There's been some trash talking on the YouTube channel. And it's led to this. A battle. So let's see what kind of dynamic we have here. Now Zach has been a bit more of a roamer. I think that's a nice switch. It would have been interesting to see Yorgosaurus and Tranquil, as I think they're both very defensive players. Having Tranquil and Zach could be an interesting combination. I always picture BW as the spiritual leader of the Minnesota boys. So it looks like they're just setting this up. They're all taking their sweet time. I see a couple of headphones have appeared, so they switched over to game chat. And we're getting ready for game 2 of this Grudge match. Any second now. They must be setting up some incredibly detailed rules. Here we go. Oregon. I don't know if this is a good or a bad map. I think anything's better than, say, the yacht. I think it matters less with the map when you have these two guys, as long as it's not a gigantic map where you're running around looking for each other. BW looks like he has Tachanka. Will he switch it up at the last second? Still 10 seconds to go. You can never trust what BW is going to do. I think Fuse is a fantastic choice. Having an ability that can easily kill people in a room with luck. Always a smart idea. Will he go with the shield on Fuse?
Attackers, locate the biohazard container.
Let's see what he did. Well, we can't tell because they're droning around. Let's see what the defenders are up to. We got Rook and Tachanka. Are we going to see Tachanka throw down his Gatling gun, his ability? Now, looking at the stats for this game, Tachanka is the absolute
Biohazard container located by attacker drone.
operator in the entire Rainbow Six Siege community.
Detected. Second floor.
For a game that's all about stealth, preparation,
10 seconds left before insertion.
careful, Tachanka's ability is have a massive
Empty mag!
Gatling
5
gun.
seconds left before insertion.
Doesn't really fit with the tone of the game. And it
Biohazard
he's left
container
really
located by
exposed
attackers. Move to its location.
when he sets up on that Gatling gun. We'll see if he uses it. Doesn't look like he set it out so far unless I've missed it. The attackers moving together. We've seen a few pincer movements. Doesn't mean that they won't split up again. Frankel's going way back. What is he up to? Let's see what he brought with him. He didn't bring the shield. Got that AK. More versatility than a shield and a pistol. But a shield, when you have less defenders to worry about flanking you, could be a really good strategy. I'm really surprised we haven't seen BW pull any weird tricks. Maybe now that he's got one of his hometown boys, he might set up his crazy, unorthodox strategies. But for now, he's played it pretty cool. Getting a lay of the land, getting a feel for it. Now he's running around the back. Perhaps checking rooms, perhaps. Now they're lined up right on each other with Tranquil running around. Perhaps going for a flank. So you think he can get into that window?
Tango. Second floor.
Moving around. This ugly house. Zach looking for the headshot. Yorgosaurus just inches away from him.
Cluster
He
charge
actually has a
deployed.
pretty good line on these guys. I don't think that they know he's outside there. They might know now. What is Zach gonna grab these guys? He's got a line. He is so close. Again, he can't see those silhouettes. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, can't see those silhouettes. Zach hoping that they're focusing on that window. I'm missing some action. Tranquilo just took up BW and I completely missed it. He'll be
Container
furious.
reinforcement interrupted by defenders.
Let's see what Yorgosaurus hiding. Low on health.
15 seconds
Is he
left.
outside of the objective room? He is. They could actually win this on the objective. Yorgosaurus is
10
quite
seconds
far
remaining.
away. Is he going to force him to rush?
5 seconds
Or are
remaining.
they contesting it? Tranquil's going to hop in at the last second and contest that? Right. So they have at least neutral contesting it. He's terrified to hop in, but he's making the move anyway. Running past. Got a 2 versus 1. Let's see what he can see. Not much. He's not sure where these guys are. Pretty suspenseful music must be driving him insane. Zach makes a fatal mistake and he's down, but Yorgosaurus isn't finishing him off. What's Tranquil thinking? Zach's running off. Is Tranquil gonna try and save him? Almost took out Zach! Interesting move.
Attackers are securing
Oh,
the
and
biohazard container.
Fuse!
Defenders eliminated.
With an ability win. Teammate down. Tension rising. The hockey puck comes down and blows him up right from the groin. Tranquil. Looking strong this round. He must be happy with that. Now we've got some confidence going through Tranquil's blood. See where they go with next. Will we see a reactive fuse pick for the new offenders? Pulse, excellent choice for 2 versus 2. What is with this Tachanka trolling? There must be something going on in Minnesota with the cheese, or whatever it is they eat there. But they love their Tachanka down there in the wrestling state.
Attackers
hockey
locate
state.
the biohazard container.
Home of the Golden Gophers. Tranquil Pulse. BW just got back to the bathroom, I imagine. Let's see if Tachanka sets up his gun. There it is. So Tachanka has that. I can't see where he's facing.
10 seconds left. Attacker drone has located the biohazard container.
There it is.
5 seconds to go. Attackers have located the biohazard container. Move to its location.
Doesn't want to waste any precious main gun bullets
Surveying for hostiles.
on the drone.
Surveying for hostile.
Especially since there's only 2 of you. If one person runs out of ammo, a much bigger problem. Pelling up the side, sticking together. Defenders spreading out big time. Tranquil. Pulsing.
Deploying sensor.
See, is Pulse anywhere close to these guys that he's pulsing away at? Nope, but he's getting a little closer. Will he keep going? Yes. He's so close, Pulse. Throws that shot.
Deploying sensor.
Had them right in front of his face. Oh, we've got a nice glitch going on. Zach staying back. BW flanking. Attempting one. Zach. Terrible. Tranquil goes for the hit. BW has an angle on him and takes him out. And it's now BW versus Zach. A showdown they've seen many times before. But the first time we've seen here. Will friends become enemies? BW creeping up behind. Zach watching the main entrance. BW heading towards a section of where Zach was covering, but Zach seems to be not too sure of where BW is. Now he's making a run for it. Tachanka. Wandering and wondering. Ash setting up a breach charge, maybe as a distraction. Looks to be what he's doing. Let's hope that Zach looks over at it. BW. Not
Attackers
even
are
sure
securing the
how
bio
close he
container.
is.
Biohazard container reinforcement interrupted by defenders.
It's a straight up duel.
Attackers are securing the
Looked
biohazard
left when he
container.
should have looked right. And a sight
Defenders
many
neutralized.
people have seen. Tachanka getting murdered. Just how it should be. I feel like these guys are getting a little more used to the 2v2 setup. Although BW and Zach should be very used to it. They play in some kind of esports 2v2. I don't know whether this is like a bottom ranking MLG qualifying. They tell me it's MLG. Play by the MLG rules. Whatever those are. Popular choice. Frost. Tachanka again. I think it's become a matter of pride.
Attackers
Who can
need to
win with
locate the
Tachanka?
biohazard container.
Let's just put the camera right on Tachanka, since that's what everybody wants. Interesting room. A lot of brick on the sides. Some approaches. Easy approaches to make. A lot of walls have to cover. Tachanka not helping
Attacker
at
drone
all.
has a visual on the container.
Wall
Just watching.
reinforced!
Watching for drones.
Getting trouble back here!
You know, I'm surprised we haven't seen more droning. Maybe it's the tension
10
that's getting
seconds
to them.
remaining.
It's getting them to play a little more aggressive.
5 seconds left.
Swabbing
They
man!
really don't need to be. They could be taking their
Attackers have
sweet
located the
time.
biohazard container. Move to its location
All right,
and
let's see
secure
how
the
they're going to
container.
approach it.
Wall reinforcement
Where are these guys? Way back here, approaching together. Let's go see Zach, crawling like a snake, looking for the cheap shot. Typical Zach.
Door is secured!
Notosaurus moving a lot. Tachanka's going for the actual Gatling gun strategy. Sitting right on it. Trying to slowly watch 300 Yorgosaurus. Stay too close to him. There's no defense there. They're watching these corners, and these attackers aren't aware of it. They have a pretty good spot on them. In comes the drone. These guys are watching the other side. The attackers, if they bust in quick enough, this could be over real quick. They could have a huge advantage. Let's see what Tranquil's doing. He knows. He saw them. We've got Zach going for a flank of some kind. And Tranquil running with him. I feel like they had a good opportunity. Zach's running in. He's up quite a lot higher than them. There's sitting in there. Tranquil go heading back to that spot. If he heads in, he could have a very nice angle on BW, but Yorgosaurus watching that angle as well. Tranquil being cautious, like the old man he is. Like an old man getting into a bath. Weary of breaking his last hip. I haven't seen any grenade use at all. There's the first one. Didn't do much. Did give away his position. Now they're watching that door. He's just waiting. And Yorgosaurus. Eyeing where Zach could be coming. W nails down Zach.
Biohazard.
How did he see that? He's reloading.
15
Tranquil.
seconds to go.
1 versus
Attackers
2
cease
couldn't take
securing the
down
biocontainer.
BW.
10 seconds to go.
Pressure's on. 5 seconds left. They have to get into this room. He grabs Tachanka for the crazy Tachanka kill.
Reinforcement interrupted by
Misses.
defenders.
Tranquil's down. Controlling the room. Are we going to see some massive trolling here? knife.
Attackers did not secure the biohazard container in time. Mission failed.
And again, we've seen Tachanka play a big role. Yorgosaurus takes him out of his misery. We're at 2 versus 1. Another close one. More Frost, Pulse, and Fuse. Popular choices. Those traps are so powerful, and even with the nerf of the range of the shotgun for Frost, it's still a very deadly weapon. However, in this 2v2, we've seen a little bit of...
Attackers locate the biohazard container.
We've seen just a little bit of long-range fighting. We had William Gutting in the channel saying, I just got this game and everything is locked except the first situation I did. All 3 stars on it, and the second one won't unlock. It just say, hello? Well, William, maybe you need more stars on it. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since then. If the first situation is the only thing locked, then yes, you're going to have to go back to that situation.
Attacker drone has located the biohazard
I hope you figured out,
container.
William.
10 seconds left.
It's a fantastic game.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Let's see what these defender punks are doing.
Biohazard
Nothing
container
exciting.
located by attackers. Move to its location.
Wooden barricade. Okay. Frost trap.
Going. Setting up.
Is Glass gonna be... Glass is moving on up.
Door is blocked. Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Deploying a breach charge.
Tranquil and Yorgosaurus so close.
Placing cluster charge.
Let's hop in. Let's see what's going on here. Pulse picks up a couple beats. He's gonna find BW. Shooting shotgun blindly. So close to him. Has 2 of them right around the corner. Is Tranquil gonna pop around and see these guys? This is all he sees, mind you. Long range on that one. Knocks him down. Tranquil's feeling good. Zach's running up for the flank. Glass sniping indoors. BW, it is now 1-on-1 between Zach and BW.
Attackers eliminated.
Zach snipes Glass with a shotgun. Glass a little bit weak indoors. That was a long-range shotgun snipe. Well, they've evened it up. 2 for 2. Castle, Mute, Buck, and Fuse. Castle, I think, is a fantastic choice. Mute, I love the gun. Fuse, when you're not worried about the hostage, I think you should
Attackers
almost
locate the
Fuse.
biohazard container.
Let's see what they do. I'm interested to see what Mute is going to do. Whether he's going to bother with the jammers. I mean, stopping the drones is definitely useful. We haven't seen him use drones very much. But it can also stop a lot of other things. It can stop thermite. It can stop.
Attacker drone has located the biohazard.
Which? I think electronics. It stops electronics. And it makes that cool noise. Some people complain about the MP5 thing, but I think it's a decent
10 seconds to go.
He has good speed. That's another way
5
to take
seconds
out
to go.
drones.
Attackers have located the biohazard container. Move to its location and secure the container.
Alright. Let's see the approach. Taking up the cameras on their way. Finally sets up his jammers. Puts it on a castle wall. Now that can be really tough to get through. Unless you have, I think, Ash. Thermite's not going to be able to get through that.
Doorway barricaded.
Or a sledge. Zach using a combination of crawling and sprinting. And Tranquil wheeling and dealing.
Razor wire up. Jammer ready to activate.
Where is Zach off to? Is he going for a huge flank? Tranquil, one floor above. These boys are in the basement with a hell of a lot of barbed wire. Really turtling up. This is a pretty nice room. Although I think if you're at the top of the stairs, you're able to contest the objective. So you have a bit of cover. But there's a lot of cement walls around them, so they're not going to be able to punch through that. Droning right through that beef stuff. Couldn't make it. How close they are. That kills him. Gone.
Defenders neutralized.
Zach and trying to quickly take it down. Death from above. Match point. Round 6. Thermite again. Although we haven't seen Thermite's ability come through. Used at all. Thatcher, again. Haven't seen any Thatcher EMP grenades. Tossing must be a gun choice, although anybody who picks Tachanka, I don't know what to say about their choices.
Attackers need to find the biohazard container's
Let's see
location.
what they're going to do. Frost traps make a lot of sense. Pulse makes a lot of sense. I like the strategy. I personally agree with it. But I'm not here to be personal. I'm here to give a scientific objective.
Attacker drone has a visual on the container.
Revision reviewing reality.
Reinforcing the wall!
Tranquilo, being a good man. Going by the rules, putting up barricades, using everything he's got. Now this room has some heavily fortified
10 seconds
walls, but it
left.
has a lot of points of entry. Although in this corner here you can
5 seconds remaining.
get at people trying to hop into that door before they can get through, but we've got a few other spots.
Biohazard container located by attackers. Move to its location.
A lot of kill angles. We've seen the attackers stick together quite a bit.
Heartbeat sensor activated.
Must be that sense of loneliness.
Deploying.
Playing 2v2. The fear of splitting up. And if you could just get one to distract, taking out 2 of the opposition isn't as challenging as facing an entire team. But yet we've seen them stick together. Gorgosaurus very aggressive.
Time to make a new door.
We finally see the use of thermite. Watching cameras. Didn't have an eye on them yet.
Here we go.
Randall pulsing. Has eyes. Thermite's
Deploying heartbeat sensor!
that they're somewhat near. He's got eyes on both.
Blowing.
What's he gonna do with it? VW on the
Container
attacking
reinforcement
side.
interrupted by defenders. Attackers stopped securing the container.
We haven't seen much C4 being used. Did take down VW.
Deploying
Team Red.
sensor.
VW injured. Will Thermite be able to help him out? Not making much of a move for it. Gorgosaurus playing it safe while his teammate bleeds out. And he's gone. 1 versus 2. There's a possibility of taking them down from here. Had a great shot there. 90s. 90s nightmare on that gun.
Attackers eliminated.
That's what you get for peeking into a window. Whoa. Just walked right up and shotgunned him down. Saw him messing around, and that is match point. Blue team with the win. Franco must be feeling good, avenging himself. Going 6-4. Yorgosaurus with 2-5. It's gotta hurt. Although somebody's gotta live and somebody's gotta die. We'll see what the players are up to, whether they're gonna go one more time. Maybe they'll switch it up. There is still one more combination we haven't seen with Yorgosaurus and Tranquil. That was my first request for it. We've got William Getting in the channel. He's having a tough time. He just bought Rainbow Six Siege. He says he got all 3 stars on the first situation, but he says the second one won't unlock. I don't know how to help you, William. I'm sorry. I'd love to look it up and Google it for you, but we're in the middle of the most important match of all time. Right now we're seeing 3 versus 1. It's the young guys against the old man Tranquil. And by old, I mean late 20s. Tranquil and BW against it. They're not going with the only unused configuration. They're going with the configuration where Tranquil and BW lost. Interesting choice. See how it shakes down. William Getting still having problems. Says his multiplayer and everything is closed. We're locked. William, would love to help you. Would love to Google it. Can't even access the shop. That's pretty interesting. You're online? You need to be online. You should be able to access the shop. Again, I don't know. Maybe restart the game. Maybe disconnect from PSN and reconnect to PSN. I'm sure that no matter all the other gameplay things they might lock out for you, they would never lock out the shop. They want people to spend money at any point. That's what they're all about. Alright, so the reason that Tranquil and Jorg aren't playing together is that they played together in a practice round, and there was no chemistry. They sucked. So they're going to play one more, and then I'm going to join in the fun. And I'll be off commentary, and I'll be in there. Probably getting destroyed and embarrassed. But that's a part of life. That's something in life you have to face. Jaeger loves Yorgosaurus. Sledge, interesting choice. I definitely would pick either Sledge or Frost myself. A little afraid of that short-range limitation on Frost.
Attackers need to find the biohazard container's location.
Let's check it out. Where's Frost going to put those beautiful traps down? Oh my god, I almost thought he was going to team kill him. They're doing a lot of staring at each other and not a lot of defending. I wonder if they have a strange plan. I mean, they don't need to look at each other to talk to each other. This isn't real life. Zach going for a run. Hunting. BW couldn't get away from that.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Was that Tranquil? I don't know.
5 seconds left. Biohazard container location unknown. Attackers need to locate the
Looks like
biohazard
Cross
container and
hasn't
secure
dropped
it.
any of the traps yet. Maybe he's looking for a good spot. Like, obviously we're always looking for good spots, but maybe he's thinking that he doesn't want to put it down until he knows what's going on. He could almost wait a little bit until he really doesn't move. Traps down then. So they've put a high priority on shooting down these drones, and then they set up their defenses after, as the attackers have always seemed to take quite a lot of time to make their way towards the defending situation.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. Drone is ready.
More droning. Tranquil loves a good drone. He loves recon. BW looking for some cheap kills. Sees the barbed wire. Does he see those feet?
Attackers have found the biohazard container.
Are they on the other side? They're very close to each other.
ADS deployed and ready.
Well, they look close to each other, but I see there's a room separating them. A whole floor. A floor separating them, sorry. Look at them walking like friends. No wonder they wanted to be on the team together. Best buddies, watching each other's butts, although looking in the same direction. Getting twice as much looking power in one direction. Like the band One Direction, who always walk like that. So they have 4 times
Drone
the looking
activated.
power. William Gutting still having problems. Sorry to hear, man. Some shotgun blast. But no death, no down, no kill. And the Tranquil with a sweet headshot. Jaeger-Saurus. Long range battle here with that shotgun. Maybe the old Frost would have nailed him from that far away. But today, Zach in the middle just took down BW. Tranquil
Container
behind him.
reinforcement interrupted by defenders. Attackers
Jesus.
eliminated.
Zach just goes full on brutal. Doesn't even showboat. Up close, the SMG from Sledge should have had the drop on him. If you wait too long, that shotgun is just going to take you down. William Gutting asking, is there a special account? I would say no. Do you have PS Plus, William Gutting? You need PS Plus. But even still, if you didn't have PS Plus, it should let you play the second situation in single player. If you've gotten all the stars. Again, I don't know. Whether you have
Attackers need to
4 or
find the
5
biohazard
stars.
container's
Maybe
location.
4 stars, 5 stars. Can't tell you. We've got Smoke. We've got Tranquil as Pulse. Buck and Thermite. Drone hunting together like best friends. I'm liking that BW and Tranquil been able to get their chemistry back.
10 seconds to insert.
Home types.
5 seconds left.
Have always struck me as wild lone wolves
Attackers need to
BW,
locate
natural
the
leader.
biohazard container.
with his crazy plans. We haven't seen too many of them so far. Maybe he doesn't feel like 2 is enough to coordinate something like that. The offensive team's splitting up quite a bit. Yorgosaurus not now moving. He's putting an hour, so maybe he had to poop. He does poop me 24 times a day. Every hour on the hour. That means he only sleeps for 59 minutes out of each hour. And he can poop in 60 seconds, which is unbelievable. Oh, the graphics look so good in this section. Only you were a drone the whole time. Let's get into some real action. Because I just missed a kill. Tranquil took out Yorgosaurus. My apologies. I've missed so many kills. I'm talking about poop. Maybe I need to poop. Nice 1v1 duel. We haven't seen 1 versus 1 this early in the match.
Biohazard container located by attackers.
Let's see what the drone's looking at. He sees some feet. He's gonna make a move. Zach removes the breach charge, saves it for a rainy day. Tranquil has pulse. Nice advantage in a 1 versus 1. Sees him. That is
Attackers eliminated.
Pulse. See that again in regular motion. Like shooting an owl. Like shooting a human-sized bat in the daytime. We have lost a player. Not sure what happened. We'll have to find out from the guys. Maybe I'll have to join in and take BW's place. Now it's 2 versus 1. This is strange.
Attackers need to find the biohazard container's location.
Well, I need to join in on this game then, don't I?
Camera ready to light.
Tranquil's still going for it. Maybe BW's trying to get in. We'll see if he can pull off a 1 versus 2.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Well, he knows where they are.
Camera ready to activate.
Attackers need to locate the biohazard container.
And he's got Ash. I know Tranquil loves Ash. Ash has an excellent gun. He's got the suppressor on it for less damage. But if he can take out one of them silently and keep his position, that could be advantageous. Ash with that explosive long-range gun.
Camera ready.
Tranquil playing it smart. Obviously he's got something. So he's got his clear to enter. These guys sticking together. Not playing very aggressively. Unless they know that
Attackers have found the biohazard container.
having twice as many people doesn't mean much when one of you goes down. Sack. Ran after that drone, but Tranquil was a nice safe distance away. They don't seem to know where each other are. He is so close. Zach making some room for him. Tranquil backs off. Could have been in trouble for Brentford. He's running for it. He's playing it safe. That's waiting for that moment. Both playing it very, very safe. Well, it looks like BW had an electrical error. And the fuse is blown. Little kids love to play with fuse boxes. I think we're going way out and around. Going for a big flank. Zach playing it safe. He is the defender. He's got eyes on that objective. For a nice kill hold. Tranquil has no idea. Well, I couldn't have shot through
15
there,
seconds to go.
but he's close. Zach waiting for the kill.
10 seconds remaining.
Looking low. Go.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers have been eliminated.
Zach, was that the frost gun? It felt like it. Kablamo. Ash can't take too many hits. For a 1 versus 2, that was a pretty good show. I'm surprised you can't just join in on a custom match. It's not ranked. It's custom. It's your friends. You're making the rules. You should be able to
Attackers
drop
locate
people
the
and add them as you
biohazard
need them.
container.
Now we've got 2 attackers to 1 defender. Will that make a difference? I would think that it might be easier to attack with just 1 because you have the drones. So the drone acts as a secondary player in a way. You can draw fire, you can do recon with safety. Whereas the defenders, they can build a nice little hiding hole.
10 seconds left.
They can turtle up.
Attacker drone has
So in a way,
located
they
the
both have
biohazard
their
container.
advantages,
5
obviously.
seconds remaining. Biohazard container located by attackers. Move to its location.
Running around like best friends. Tranquil goes to Pulse. So far been his bread and butter. He's had a lot of great luck. I think if I only had 1 defender versus 2, I'd probably pick Pulse as well. Maybe Doc for a self-revive. Although headshots are so powerful in this game, that's not going to save you from a headshot. If you're downed, you're most likely close enough that they're going to come over and finish you off, especially with 2 of them. But it could help out. Or a rook. But Tranquil went for the speed and the usefulness of Pulse. The chance to know where they are before they know where you are. That's why you gotta take out those cameras. Stop the reconnaissance. Orgasor sets up his fuse bomb.
Life.
I don't think there's anybody on the other side of that one. Although Tranquil's moving dangerously towards him. And now back.
Cluster charge going live.
Tranquil. Where the sounds come from. And they're quite near where that fuse charge went off. So that could give me a ways. See if he gets any hits.
I am deploying a drone. Breach charge ready.
So far. They're taking their sweet time. Only a minute left now. Is Tranquil gonna move around? Soon as he's spotted? Yes, he is. Still not picking up anything. Had a hit. Took out 1. Is he gonna be able to pull it off? Is he gonna use him as bait? Or is he gonna finish? Shotgun.
Attackers neutralized.
Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. That was Pulse's automatic shotgun. We've seen a lot of shotgun power. Tranquil has to be feeling good. incredibly hard to pull off a 1v2, and he's pushed it to 2 points to 2 points. Looks like BW is scared of getting shot. Going for Rook armor. With such a strong showing from Pulse. Zach, we're seeing some reactionary picks. Tranquil, I know, loves Ash. Loves a speedy character. Getting the
Attackers,
drop.
locate the biohazard
Incredibly
container.
important. And a speedy character
Time to armor up.
is excellent for that. Getting a drop on players.
Reloading!
Biohazard container located by attacker drone.
Well,
Wall fortification complete!
10 seconds remaining.
again, not
5
seeing too
seconds
much.
left.
Floor is fortified.
Well, they are if they're front up. Looks like he grabbed.
Attackers
the,
have located the
hatch.
biohazard container. Move to its location and secure the container.
Yorgosaurus having a nice wall stare.
I got the
Going for a
door!
run.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Ash with her ready to run ponytail. Picking up his own Yorgosaurus on the pulse meter. The barbed wire. Useful sight. Useful item. He's put in spots that are fairly easy to jump over. It's more designed to stop humans than the drones. Although it can be great for stopping drones from getting into it. He's got eyes on Zach. He's got eyes on both. Tranquil's got the knowledge. He's moving quickly. He wants to make use of that knowledge before that knowledge becomes old and stale. He knew where that hatch was. Disappointed it was fattened up. He's got to slowly make his way through this awful barbed wire. Definitely lost the momentum off that first one. Zach using that kill hole, can't make it happen. You're not going to do much through a kill hole with a shotgun unless he was using a pistol. Now Rook can do something. See a kill hole as big as your mama. That's right. Big ass. We've got Zach down. No, he's not. Why does it say he is? Because he is. Yorgosaurus not interested in helping him. At the moment. Trying to make him pay. Trying to use him as bait. Shooting the wrong way.
I'll get you back up in no time.
And they're back up at full strength. Opportunity lost. No one at full health.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds
A
left.
lot of plastic shooting.
Attackers have been eliminated.
Trickle down. Another Admiral round for the 1 versus 2. And another shotgun win. Match point. If the two guys can put it away against one guy. Pulse and Ash becoming extreme favorites. Let me guess. Who are we going to see? Twitch. A nice switch up. Are we seeing a switch up because of the confidence felt with match point in 2 versus 1?
Attackers need
because
to
of that
locate
extra
the biohazard
drone.
container.
That useful drone that if you could get a kill with would be a fantastic tool. But another distraction.
Biohazard container located by attacker drone.
This might not be a bad one for Tranquil to take on his own as well. Although Ash could use their ability to kill with their special. Especially Ash being stay safer.
Ten seconds left before insertion.
Blake P.
5 seconds to go.
Stressed out watching his teammate on his own.
Biohazard container located by attackers. Move to its location.
Let's bring in... Hey, BW, join my party. Let me bring you in on this commentating. We'll get some color.
Setting charge.
See what Pulse is up to.
Watch for the blast.
Oh, they're very close. Takes him down, and it's 1v1.
Attackers securing the container.
Pulse and shotguns again. Showing their dominance. Tranquil moving at extreme speed. A little too much
Defenders
speed, as Zach
eliminated.
made him pay. That should do it. Zach heard the shotgun, made no mistake. ACOG, machine gun, taking down the shotgun. And that's that. Tranquil put up a pretty good fight. 7 kills, 4 deaths. Yorgosaurus was going 0-5. A big skunk battle. Well, that's going to do it for this commentating stream. I'm going to see if I can get in on this. Perhaps we will make it a squad and play online. Maybe we'll play each other. But I want to thank you guys for watching. We'll keep streaming, and we'll see you later.